Hey guys, welcome to another Q&A session. So this is gonna be our first Q&A session. I have some more in the channel, but this is gonna be our first one. So I'm gonna be answering the questions and comments that you guys added to the presentation, and hopefully I'm clear and I cover all of them. Some of them are repetitive, so I'm just gonna be covering maybe one. I did divide everything by groups, but I will not be disclosing who asked what. I mean, from where the question came from, as I do not know who asked the question itself. Remember, everything was anonymous, so you guys could feel free to ask and comment whatever you wanted. One thing though is that I'm going to be talking a little bit in Spanglish, since some of the questions are in Spanish and I want them to be able to understand what they asked. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you have maybe some minutes to burn, and I'll try and keep it as brief as possible. So the first comment we have here is, will you give us a free class or can we play a game in class? Well, we have played some games. They have been academic though, so maybe it's not your cup of tea, but I mean, we have to keep it 100% academic most of the time. Maybe on Halloween we can watch something to lighten the mood, so expect that on Halloween. Yeah, another one says, can we watch anime, please? I don't have anything anime related in terms of watching something there in class. Maybe for Halloween, if the class decides, we could do something. I already have something in mind, so hopefully you are going to be excited for what I have planned. It is anime related. It is not anime though. We just have another comment here, just says hello right back. Another one says, thank you for the explanations. And well, thank you for paying attention to the explanations. It is 100% you guys that make the class. So yeah, thank you for the attention. Somebody's asking if I can give a 10 to everyone. I can, yes. You just have to put up the work to get the 10. But as long as you guys are trying, I'm pretty sure you can reach that 10, every single one. We have another one that just says, you're a great teacher. I thank you again. Very nice comments to read. Thank you for being a good student. Obviously, if you think I'm a good teacher, then I'm pretty sure you are a good student. I do not have any bad students though. So somebody's asking, Messi or Cristiano. They play different positions. If I had to choose who I want on my team, I would want both. One is a 10, one is a 9. So Messi would be giving the balls to Cristiano so he can score, and it would be non-stop scoring. So I want both on my team. Somebody's asking if I am team Jamaica or horchata. It depends on what I'm eating. Again, if I'm eating like maybe some tacos asada, adobada, I would prefer Jamaica, because horchata, since it has a little bit of lactose, my body doesn't digest it that much, so I feel really full and I can't eat that many tacos. I get how you say in Spanish empanzono with horchata. But if I have to choose one, like just to drink without eating anything, I prefer horchata because I like sweet things to drink. We have more comments, people just saying that they appreciate the work. I thank you for the appreciation. Again, it would not be possible if you guys did not pay attention and you guys did not behave. So 100% you're doing. So thank you very much for allowing the class to flow and be good. Somebody's asking, how can I learn another language while I'm still learning English? It's very simple. I mean, you just pick up something else. You don't stop learning English. I mean, you still have your English classes, but at the same time you're trying to learn something else. So in your free time, or the time that you want to dedicate to that other language, you can still do it, right? A lot of things are similar. A lot of languages are similar. For example, when I was studying Japanese, what I found out was that a lot of words are similar in Japanese to English. Some are similar to Spanish, but they're more often than not similar to English words. Some of them. So it would help me remember the word by using my English knowledge. So you can use both languages to try and help you learn the third language. The more languages you know, the easier it is to learn more and more languages. So by all means, start. If you want another language, start. you are gonna do really good. Somebody's asking how or what made me choose to be a teacher. Well, basically, if I'm really honest, it was the scheduling when I was in college. I had two options, either be a translator or an interpreter or be a teacher. And for the scheduling issues that I had, I decided to opt for going to teaching instead of going to translate. So it was kind of like a funny decision on my part, but at the end of the day, it ended up being, well, I think one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I'm really happy with how things have turned out. So yeah, it ended up being an extremely good decision. But yeah, I would suggest you guys don't take decisions the way I did. Reason everything always, and be more responsible with your decisions. In my case, I got lucky and I fell in love with what I did and what I was doing, what I am still doing. So yeah, hooray for me. Somebody's asking, do you like this group? I'm not even gonna reveal what group this is from because I like all my groups. I really do. Even those, some people think like, oh, my classmates are rowdy. They make a lot of noise. The teacher's not gonna like the group. Not necessarily. I mean, I'm all for like people talking, engaging, you guys socializing. I like that. It's really boring in a classroom where nobody participates, nobody talks. That's a lot more difficult to deal with than a classroom where you have people that talk and you just have to tell them, hey, can you be quiet a little bit? We need to explain this. Or you just grab somebody to participate and then they automatically, well, they know they have to be quiet because, oh, I don't want the teacher to ask me again. So it's a lot easier to handle a classroom that's talkative as opposed to a classroom that's quiet. And I have both. I have classrooms that are quiet. I have classrooms that are talkative. I love all of them. It's just a different way to approach. But I love all my groups that I currently have and the ones that I've had in the past too. We just have in this next group, we just have like positive comments straight off the bat. It's like I'll mention a couple of people saying that something that is true. It says I'm perfect. me the teacher, not them. And I think we're all perfect in our own way. I mean, everyone's perfect at being themselves. And yeah, you just have to believe it. A lot of times it's hard for somebody to believe that, but yeah. Somebody says they love him. They love me. Sorry. I'm reading what they wrote. They love me and they think I'm the best. Again, thank you. Nothing is possible without you guys. So we're all in this together. So if I'm the best, that makes you the best for making me the best. Because the class would not flow without you guys 100%. And in this group in particular, I'm not going to reveal which group it is, but I got a lot of people saying just thank you for comprehension, thank you for helping, thank you for the class, thank you for just being there. So I'm pretty sure this is not the only group though, but this is the one group that really voiced it out in the comments. And well, I thank you for thanking me. Again, this is if you guys don't have the trust, then this is a two-way street, right? So it's I can't give something if you guys don't accept it or are not willing to take, right? So again, thank you guys for allowing me to be able to have that dynamic in the class and that let's say repertoire with you guys. So thank you. We have some questions underneath those, which is, did you used to fail any subjects at school when you were younger? To be honest, no. I've always had, especially when I was in school, I always had kind of like a knack, let's say, like a really easy time remembering things and just memorizing things. Not so much right now, but when I used to study things, yeah. So I didn't really have to study for exams. I just remembered stuff just from the class. If I ever saw it, I would kind of remember it. So if the exam was multiple choice, I would not have any problem with it most of the time. But as I started not to pay attention in classes towards my high school days, then it started to become harder and harder. But if I really wanted to ace the test, I would just have to study maybe like an hour before the exam or something, just a couple of minutes, a few minutes, and I would remember stuff. So I had kind of like that ability. The only time I did fail was one subject where most of my classmates, like more than half of the classroom, failed. It was in high school. It was, I think it was algebra or something. And I was always good with numbers when I was a kid, but I did honestly stop paying attention. I had other things going on, other priorities in my mind, and it was 100% my responsibility, my fault. And I ended up failing that class. I had to pass the semestral exam with a friend's help. But yeah, uh, just try your best, guys, and I guarantee you, you will be able to pass everything. But just do not stop paying attention and do not stop studying. Don't leave everything for the end. All right, we got another one, which is can I give them a 10 next partial? Yes, for sure. You just have to put in the work, and I will be happy, 100% happy to give you a 10. Again, just another thank you. Thank you back. We got a God bless you, teacher. Thank you very much for the God bless you. Thank you in return. It says thank you for the support. Thank you for allowing me to give you the support, because not everyone is willing. A lot of people are just like, I have a question I'm not even going to ask, right? So again, this is a two-way street. If you have questions and you ask me, then I'm able to help you. But if you don't, then I'm not able to help you, right? And if you didn't understand it at the beginning and you were paying attention, that's 100% on me. Like, I have to find ways to be able to reach everyone, right? Not just some people, but everyone. So if somebody doesn't understand something, I would appreciate if you just ask me, teacher, this is not clear, please clarify, elaborate on this, and I would be more than happy to answer. I think I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of the answer short, because it's been the second group and I'm taking too long, so I'm gonna try and be quicker, okay? Hopefully you guys understand. So favorite movies, I can name some. I mean, just not thinking about the question too much. Let's say The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I love that movie. The Book of Eli, Equalizer, I love Denzel Washington movies. I also like action movies, so Equalizer, perfect. John Wick, obviously another action-packed film, so John Wick. Hachiko, since you guys know I love dogs, Hachiko has been like, there's no way I can watch that movie without crying. Every single time that gets me, every single time. I've watched it, I don't know how many times, but it gets me every single time. And off the top of my head, those would be the top movies I can remember right now. I love horror movies too. I have a bunch, but these are my top favorite for now. Just more positive comments, people liking the class, thinking that I'm a good teacher. Thank you very much, guys. Again, right back at you. You guys are great students. Wonderful that you guys give me the opportunity to speak with you guys, engage and everything. I'm getting another suggestion to watch anime, and this is Hunter x Hunter and Haikyuu. I haven't watched either of them. Hunter x Hunter is on my list. I do want to wait for them to finish, since next year they're gonna get the new anime out. So it's kind of like Bleach, a Bleach thing. But I did watch Bleach when I was in high school, so I was really excited for that. So I want to wait a little bit for them to for the episodes to be really close by, and then I'll watch Hunter x Hunter so I can continue with the new episodes that they're gonna get out. Haikyuu, I have never watched that one. It is on my list, but I have a really long list. I do plan on getting to it, but I can't promise that it'll be this year. I have a bunch of things. This is a weird question, but somebody asked me if I like feet. Not particularly. I don't have anything against them, but they're not something that I ever think about, so I can't really say for sure. I don't have anything against them though. Somebody says, I broke my controller twice playing FIFA, and I have what? I don't have a lot of money to buy another one, I think. Well, just save up some money, and make sure that you do not rage when you play. A game is just that. It's just a game. If you're not having fun, then why play the game? Change to a different game. I have raged in several games. But again, if it stops being fun, just change to a different game and then you can come back to that one. Somebody says it's kind of funny that you like anime, so it's like funny. So what? Wait, it's kind of hard to understand this. So it's it gives us a good laugh with the presentations, or when the presentations have anime characters. Well, I'm glad that you guys like it. Not everyone is a fan of anime. I mean, I just add them because it's something that I like. I try and tone it down a little bit, so you just have like a few characters here and there. It's not too intrusive, but at the end of the day, it is kind of like a little bit of me in the presentation, and I always want to make everything kind of like give it a personal taste. Like, it comes from me. It doesn't come from any random person. It is me in what I teach and what I show you guys. Somebody asked for less participation. I think we need more participation every single class. It's useful for interactions, for making friends, socializing, and being able to work in teams and teamwork skills, all those positive things, and just speaking, pronunciation, fluency. I mean, participation has like 100% benefits and no real downfalls that are general. I mean, maybe some in some particular groups specific to that group, but not in general. So I can't really help you there. We need more participation. But if you feel like at one moment I ask you to participate and you are not particularly fond of participating, you can 100% sure tell me, teacher, can I talk to you? Like, come up to me, tell me, teacher, you know what, I'm having this. Or if you want at the start of the class, just tell me, teacher, you know what, I don't feel like participating in this class, and I'll make sure I don't choose you, right? Just give me a valid reason. It can be I don't feel well. It doesn't have to be physical. It can be mental. It's fine. But let me know, okay? This person is asking, which is your favorite artist? In general, let's say I would have to go with Corey Taylor. I just love his voice and what he puts out. Like, from Slipknot, Stone Sour, his independent work. I just love in general what he does. But yeah, Corey Taylor would be the one. Somebody says, eres perfecto en Spanish. Entonces, muchas gracias por el comentario. Gracias por decirme esas palabras positivas. Se lo regreso. Yo creo que todos son perfectos. Y cada quien en su manera particular, ¿no? No hay nada que nos haga imperfectos. Todos somos perfectamente nosotros mismos. So, yeah, keep it up. Somebody says that they want activities where it's necessary to talk to other people. Yes, I really like those. Hopefully you saw some where you had to interact with people, either to find different tenses. It was one to like which activity happened first. All the presentation style activities that we did were meant to be interactive activities, again with the same goal of getting you guys to know more people, just interact, get your fluency on, like 100% engage with other people. Hopefully you saw that and you like those. Somebody says, I like the class, it's interesting. Again, I'm glad that you think it's that. Some people don't think it's interesting or don't like the class itself. Hopefully we can tweak the class to fit or make most people, if not like it, just the people that don't like it, not be bored by it, not be like, it's tedious, I don't want to be there, right? We want to get to that point of balance where everyone can at least be happy or okay with being in the class, if not interested and like excited, oh yeah, English, yes. But yeah, what's my favorite sport to watch and to play? It's the same, it's soccer. I just like soccer in general. Somebody says, play more games related to the topic. We have this partial, you might remember the snowball game. We did well, I did the snowball game with some groups, not with every group. I think I missed 2, and it was just for time purposes. And we did Kahoots. Hopefully those are kind of games. I didn't do there was one that I was missing. I took it out because it was complex, it was complicated, but it was related to a game, but I decided to remove it. Somebody asked, Makachev or Oliveira? I think Makachev is gonna win again, but I like Charles Oliveira since he's Latin, so I would prefer for him to win. But again, I don't think he's gonna win. Good question. Somebody asked, why do I teach? First off, how I got into it was like I mentioned before. I got into it for just let's say a random decision I took. But why do I teach, or why do I continue teaching? Because there are more things that I could have done, or I could have changed jobs. I could have studied something else. A lot of people dropped out, and then they just start studying something else. I stuck with teaching, I think mainly because my mom was a teacher, and I saw how she liked giving classes, how she was like good at it, and at the same time, I like helping people. So that feeling that you get when somebody says like, "Oh, I understand," like something that was complicated is now easy, or now I can see how I can do it. That gives me a good feeling inside. It's like well, literally helping somebody, right? So that's mainly why I still do it, because of the satisfaction that you get when you help somebody, or when somebody realizes, you know what, I can do it. Something that was complicated is now easy, and you start realizing English is easy. At the end of the day, it's not a hard topic. This should be the easiest topic that you have, even if you're starting from level 1. It should be easy. Somebody says, do more Kahoots and reading out loud. We have read. It's mainly instructions. I think for the next partial, then I will start picking up like more reading parts. Maybe just reading more of your activities. And when I ask for somebody to participate, just make sure that you do raise your hand so you are able to participate and read like you want to. And don't be afraid of just asking me, hey teacher, can I read something? I'll give you something to read out loud, and I won't make it obvious. I mean, you can just come up to me and ask me that when I get in the classroom, and then just let me know, and I'll probably choose like 3 people. You'll be one of them, just so you get a chance to read. But I will try and incorporate it more in our next partial, just with your own work. Somebody asks me if I have watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I started watching maybe like the first 2 episodes. I was kind of sleepy when I started watching. I saw a dog die or something. Or he was hurt. Something happened to the dog. I can't remember. So I just stopped watching. I don't really like things where dogs get hurt. And to be honest, it seemed like really slow at the beginning, but like old anime was really slow at the beginning. Bleach is really slow. One Piece is really slow. Dragon Ball, don't even say it. Now Naruto, everything is super slow in the first episodes, and then it starts to pick up after. And right now, anime is fast. Anime is not like, you don't have that much filler because people get tired of it, right? So they have to evolve. So I will pick it up at one moment, but when I started watching it, I was not engaged at all, and the dog thing kind of like did it for me. But there have been enough people that tell me that it's really positive to where I want to watch it again. Somebody says, what do you like about teaching? Well, I think I already covered this, but just the overall positive feeling that you get from people learning and just being happy. Like, I learned something today, that their face lights up sometimes. Not everyone likes it that much, but but when they do, I mean, it makes you appreciate what you do. Or when you read like comments, like I read, like people thanking you for being patient, or for teaching them something. Those moments are really positive, and they affect you in a positive way. They make you feel good, like what you're doing is important, it's essential, and people appreciate that. So I mean, that's kind of what I like about the job. It's not monotone, it's always different. You never know what's going to happen. Somebody says that they really want the new movie of Miles Morales. I don't know which one. I'm not really sure if you're talking about the last one that came out. I haven't watched that one. I watched the one previous to the last one, but I haven't watched the last one, I think. Or maybe I did. I think I did. It's the one with where you get the spider pig, right? I think I did watch it. What is my favorite music groups or artists? Well, I think I already mentioned Corey Taylor. So for the same reason, I don't like him as much right now, but I was really into Slipknot when I was in high school. So that was like my thing. Korn when I was in high school, not right now so much. I can still listen to them, like Linkin Park. It was like I loved them when I was in high school. Lately, or for a moment, I was really into sad boy music. So you got XXX Tentacion. I like them. Sadly he passed away, but yeah, I like them. Little Peep also. You had what was this other guy that also passed away? I can't remember his name. Trippy Red. No, it was some. I can't remember. Somebody else that passed away also. But as for bands, I want to say Ginger. I really like her voice. Those vocals are insane. So Ginger one. As Blood Runs Black. I mean, there was a specific vocalist that I really like from that group, but I can also listen to like anything. So I really like Deftones, as you guys can see from the jacket. Deftones. Tool is also a band that I really like. Uh, for right now, those are the ones off the top of my head. But yeah, somebody says make the teams. They want me to make the teams. So as you guys know, I make most of the teams for every activity. You just make the project teams, mainly because I want to give you a say in the class. Like that's why I also ask you questions like what can we change and all that, because I don't want to impose everything. It's not, again, it's a two-way street. I give, but you guys also give to the class. It's not just me dictating everything. So I want to give you that option too. But yeah, hopefully you guys, or this person in particular, likes that you get a chance to make those teams, but I choose every other team. So you get a chance to talk to mostly everyone or a lot of people in the classroom. Not everyone, because you're a lot of people in most of the classrooms. Somebody asked if I have a girlfriend. Yes, I do. Somebody asks, what's my height? I am 1.75 meters. I think that's 5'8" or something in inches, I think. Not really sure. 5 feet, 8 inches. Somebody asks, how did I get that Riz? I haven't really used Riz in the school, obvious reasons. Why would I there's no need. So I think this is a gag question. So yeah, I mean, but I do know what Riz is. I watched a video on TikTok. It mentioned Riz, so I know what it is. But again, I don't use it in school. There's no need. Or anywhere else right now. I have a girlfriend. So yeah. How many animes have I watched? I can't really tell you. Maybe upwards of 50, more than 50. I have no idea. I haven't really kept track. I am gonna apologize to this person. They say stop spoiling One Piece. I do play some backgrounds on my computer that have shorts or clips from the anime. So just, I mean, get up to speed, because everything I'm spoiling is already like out. There are no things that are not out. Get up to speed. Let me know when. Right now, we just have like some backgrounds of the live action, so hopefully you already watched that, so it's not spoiling anything. Next one, we're almost done. I can see the end. Nice. Okay. To anybody who's still here or who skipped to this point, I applaud you. It says, suban una décima. No puedo. No se redondean. Lo que sacaron es lo que sacaron. Siéntanse orgullosos de su esfuerzo, y si no, pues nada más recuperen esa décima ustedes mismos el siguiente parcial. Lo pueden hacer, yo quiero en ustedes, créanme que sé que todos son capaces siempre y cuando pongan de su parte. I know you can. Somebody asked, I want to adopt Lila. If that is true, let me know. Tell me, teacher, it's me. I want to adopt her, and we can talk to the woman from the rescue, and I can tell her, I can explain. If not, there's another dog that we have who's also possibly going to the United States to be adopted, but let me know. And if not, there are a lot of different dogs I can show you where, with pictures and stuff. Let me know in class and I'll show you the pictures of dogs. Somebody says, no exponer. tienen que exponer. Es la única manera en la que pueden practicar, se les pierden el miedo de cierta manera. Así que es muy importante. Lo voy a contestar de una vez a una persona que puso más para abajo. No me gusta exponer. A mí no me gusta exponer, no me gusta hablar en público. Soy una persona muy tímida. No, no lo creen por el hecho de que soy maestro y que estoy al frente de ustedes, pero en general soy muy tímido. No me gusta hablar mucho con gente, no socializo casi. Soy muy reservado y muy introvertido. Algo que no lo ven tal vez por lo mismo de que les doy clases y me ven hablando y los trato de hacer reír y todo. Pero en realidad sí, mi personalidad es muy así, muy reservada. Pregúntenle si quieren a algún otro maestro que tanto me han escuchado hablar, no es mucho. Y por esa misma razón les digo, sí pueden exponer, yo sé que pueden, porque yo que soy una persona muy reservada al momento de estar en el salón, en el ambiente, como que empiezas a sentir como que, ¿sabes qué? Sí se puede hacer esto, ¿no? Sí puedo hablar en frente de gente, sí me siento a gusto. No siempre, ¿no? Muchas veces te dan miedo de cierta manera, ¿no? Más los primeros días, estás al frente de un grupo de 30 personas. Eh, Tú se supone que eres el que sabe todo y pues no siempre es fácil, ¿no? Muchas veces da miedo, te pones nervioso, pero lo vas perdiendo y te empiezas a sentar como más en calor con el grupo y todo es positivo y pues al final de cuentas uno es el que tiene que poner el ejemplo, ¿no? Entonces sí es, en realidad si yo estoy al frente, créanme que cualquier persona más también puede pasar, todos los pueden pasar si se sienten como que no, díganme y los apoyo de alguna u otra manera para que lo puedan hacer, pero créanme que lo pueden hacer. Mientras más lo hacen, más común se hace, en verdad. Se deja de hacer menos raro mientras más participas al frente, mientras más dices cosas y sientes y te das cuenta que pues en realidad no pasa nada. Lo peor que puede pasar es que alguien se ríe de ti, es lo peor. Y se rieron de ti y ya, y pues, después pasa, ¿no? Y se olvidan ya después de eso. Entonces, pues no se preocupen, ¿no? Si en realidad, si yo lo puedo hacer, you guys can, ustedes también. Somebody says, how am I? Well, right now I'm doing positive. I'm doing really good. I'm recording this video right now. It's kind of hot in the room where I'm at. I think it's been like more than 30 minutes, so I'm sorry, but I'm doing good. I'm still going. I'm still enjoying this talking to the camera thing. Uh, what's my favorite music? In terms of genres, again, lately I was into sad boy style, like sad boy music. So I don't know if that's a name, but I like Ghostman is another guy that I like. I like the Suicide Boys, like old Suicide Boys. What else? That was kind of like what I was into recently. But again, from older times, I like metal, I like new metal, I like death metal, different variations of metal, except for like metal, like what people call metal, like Guns N' Roses and all that. I'm not really into that. But yeah, my main genre is that, or are those. Somebody says explain in Spanish. I think I do explain in Spanish. If I ever don't explain something in Spanish, ask me, teacher. Explain in Spanish. En español, explíquemelo por favor. If I don't explain something in Spanish. Again, somebody says thank you. Again, thank you back. You guys are the reason why everything is good in the classroom. Somebody says create more explanations of the topics. I have an explanation for every single topic that we see. If you want another one, then let me know because I don't know if you want more than the ones from each topic, like 2 videos per topic. I don't understand that one. But every single topic that we see has a video. If you don't have it or don't have access to it, let me know and I'll give it to you. Somebody says, aún me es difícil identificar cuándo poner los word form en las oraciones. Practice, practica. No se te va a quitar de la noche a la mañana, es practicar. La mayoría de las personas que no tienen problemas es porque no les hace sentido de otra forma. Entonces es practicar y exponerte al idioma lo más posible. Hay otra manera de saberlo y no equivocarte, que es sabiendo las funciones de cada palabra, de cada tipo de palabra. No vas a poner, si ocupas un sujeto, no vas a poner un adjetivo nada más, porque pues el adjetivo no puede estar solo, necesita un sujeto que calificar, ¿no? Entonces, esa es la otra manera, pero la más sencilla es, en realidad, ponte a practicar escuchando, viendo, leyendo. Hay mil maneras diferentes de aprender, pero practíquenlo y van a llegar a un punto donde todo se les hace muy común y, esto no suena bien, esto sí suena bien y es la mejor manera, pero practiquen, practice. Somebody says, what do I have to do to improve my pronunciation? Practice, again, practice. Just speak. When you're in the classroom and you have an activity that's in pairs, speak in English. Practice with your classmates. Practice with me. If you can't do it in the classroom because you're shy, practice on your own, but always practice as much as possible. Somebody says, why did I like anime? I grew up with anime, so I think that's it. And when I was small, when I was like really small, really young, you used to have Caballeros del Zodiaco on TV, Azteca 7, like Azteca 7 canal, like, well, it's not Canal 21 anymore, but Azteca 7, Televisa, they all had like Dragon Ball Z, Saint Seiya, Caballeros del Zodiaco, Inuyasha, everything was on TV, like on free TV, no cable. So that's why I got into anime. Like, I didn't know it was anime. I just saw cartoons and I liked it. So, and I mean, it has really good storytelling. Somebody says, es muy buena onda. Thank you very much. Do I like to travel to, like, I don't know if you say, do I like to travel or would I like to travel to Cancun or Korea? I don't normally like to travel. I don't like to go outside. I just like to be in my house, but I do want to travel to Japan. Big surprise. I want to travel to Japan. It's in my list. It's in my bucket list. Eventually, one day I will go. But that's the only place I have like in mind. There's no other place I really want to go. Somebody says, traigan el redondeo de vuelta. Pues si quieren redondear, vayan al Oxxo, vayan al Soriana. La Bodega Horrera también redondea, me parece. El Florido. Pero redondeo en Cetis al final nada más. Pero sí, un redondeo hasta el final. Último parcial. Don't worry. Somebody says, arriba el América. Yes, if you like him, that's good. Cualquier cosa que les guste, perfecto. Yo no lo voy a la América. Pero no tengo nada en contra. Cualquier cosa que a ustedes les guste, dense. Positivo, ¿no? Pero I don't like América particularly. No es mi equipo, pero no tengo nada en contra, ¿no? And everything good, they say. Very nice, very nice. Somebody asked for the exam to be easier. They are easy. Practice with the quiz. The quiz is very similar. The quiz prepares you for the exam. Okay, so practice. Somebody says, they respect me. Thank you very much. I respect you back. Hopefully you feel that. Somebody says, I do a good job. Thank you very much. You guys do a good job too. Somebody asked for more Naruto, más Naruto. I don't really like Naruto that much. Not my anime. I liked it at one moment. I don't like it anymore. So I that's why I don't add Naruto. Somebody says, ¿cómo puedo mejorar mi inglés? Practiquen. No hay otra manera. Todo es practicando. Al principio es difícil. Es como cuando van al gimnasio, que creo que la mayoría de mis alumnos han ido al gimnasio, o a lo que veo siempre me ponen puras cosas fit en comentarios y todo. Se está trabando la cámara porque se me está acabando la batería de tanto tiempo que llevo aquí. Entonces por ahí lo van a ver medio trabadón. Sorry. Pero sí, practiquen. Al principio es difícil, pero se hace sencillo, y mientras más practiquen, más sencillo se hacen. Es, de nuevo, igual que cualquier cosa. Al principio va a costar trabajo, pero mientras más tiempo le dediquen, más sencillo se hace. Garantizado. Todos pueden aprender inglés. Todos. No hay una persona que no pueda aprender. No solo inglés, cualquier cosa que quieran aprender. Si se ponen la dedicación y le ponen el tiempo, lo van a lograr. Pero en realidad pongan su esfuerzo. Lo tienen que querer. Si no lo quieren, no va a suceder. And the last one says, what's your favorite anime? I can name two right now, and that would be Bleach and One Piece. And they are both ongoing right now, so they're live, they're current, so I like both. But yeah, that was the last question. We finished. It has been maybe 40 something minutes, more than half an hour. It's really long, but yeah, this is the time I dedicate to your comments. So yeah, whoever stayed here, I applaud you. I'll give you one extra point if you remind me in the classroom. I'll give you one extra point in participation. If you made it to this point, you would have to tell me in class, like, nobody else is gonna know unless you're hearing this right now. So let me know. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, remember in the third partial, you're gonna get a chance to answer those questions at the end, or at the start of the third portion. So yeah, let me know in the questions there. If you want to leave a comment, also I can answer it here or in our group chat, wherever you want. But yeah, thank you and see you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful night or day, evening, whenever you're watching this. But yeah.